in Vietnam.
Lovely.
Check we got all the right settings, which we have. If you get the stream up just on your phone, and you can check through the comments with me as well.
I'll get it up as well, just to, I don't know why, but
yeah, you might as well. Yeah, we do say everyone get on the stream. It's good for the viewings, and obviously it's better for them to contact us if they try messaging us on Discord saying I need an invite or something. We're not going to be on the Discord. What's the time? We have got still got 5 minutes actually for Jake the Slayer. And as soon as he joins, we will get going.
early.
Yeah.
Midway through the race, my controller's going to disconnect because I'm not really touching it. I don't know how to stop it disconnecting. Again, live again.
There we go. We are live again. Just waiting to check the sale. I think it's restarting his PlayStation just to try and emulate any errors. And then hopefully we'll be getting going. We've just had the League One race, of course. It finished not even half an hour ago. What a fantastic way to start off that league it was. Fantastic performance from the Renault drivers. Liam wins the first League One race. He was reserving. And then we had Laporta in P2 to make it a Renault 1-2. Fantastic race we've seen there. Hopefully, obviously that was Italy. Hopefully Championship can live up to it too in Vietnam, which is going to be a fascinating race. Vietnam, our first league race here. See how the drivers cope with it. Quick look into the comments then. Any early comments we got? We've got Guna in saying evening everyone. And Niall, who's Argentina, saying League One, great race. Yes, it was a great race. And here we go. Look, I think Jake the Slayer is here. He is here, so let's ready up, everyone. Get ready up. And we are ready to go. Fantastic.
No.
Cryptic Alibi saying from Italy to Vietnam in 10 minutes. That's how quick I am.
Yeah.
One extreme to the other, really. Italy probably with the least turns on the track, and then Vietnam is one of the ones with the tighter turns. So it's two very different tracks, to be honest. But Cryptic Alibi. I think who else? McKenty was reserving the last race, and ALR Vintage is reserving in this race. Charlie in Japan reserving the last race too. So yeah, we've got 4 drivers. This is their second race with us tonight. They've been with us for both of them, which is great to see. Takes a lot of commitment to do 2 races in one night, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are getting underway then. We've swapped round to Crazy Billy's now racing, and I am commentating. I need a rest after the last race. We've still got Jay Bradfield lingering around in the comments with us. Probably not going to be lingering around the points because he has got a full quali ban for not providing footage for an incident last week. So Bradfield, yeah, he did. It's just the rules, I'm afraid. It's dry though. It is dry. So Bradfield's going to. It's in P1 now, but he'll be in P20 soon enough. So he's going to retire his car, and that'll be it for him. Make sure everyone else is recording. That's how we can avoid that happening again.
God, yeah, I'm gonna record. I didn't record last week either. I don't know why I didn't go.
You can't. No, I know. Get better internet.
How do you record again? You just double tap the share button.
As soon as you come back in the session, though, you double click that button so you start recording. Look in the comments again. We got McKenty saying good luck all. Hope to get P4 again or higher. Cryptic Alibi saying hello. Formula Moment saying hoping to get Q3. McKenty or P5, or should I say.
Rain, no. Thank God.
Let's take a look through the grid then. Unfortunately, Swanshank's left us. He's only reserved now due to work commitments. So we've got Forza Ferrari's taken over that seat at McLaren, but he's not racing tonight. So Exile making his weekend night racing debut in that car. DJ Jawley again not racing, I'm afraid. He's third in the standings, so that could affect the standings big time. So Captain Infinity stepping in for him. And then... oh dear, Justin's retired. Oh, what's he done? ALR Vintage is reserving for RDW as well. And then that is it. So we got just 3 reserves in tonight. Jay Bradfield retired. Oh, Crazy Bill's left the session. He should have a couple of invites though. So he can just click on one of them to join back. Full track map, there we go. Cryptic Alibi is first out by the looks of it. Cars slowly coming out. Everyone's going on softs, obviously Q1, they just need to get through. Eduardo CR in a comment saying, I love your videos, Formula Moments. Not sure who Eduardo is, but welcome to the stream, mate. And Crazy Bill's left the party as well, so I think he might have an internet problem, just as he was taking the mick out of Justin's internet. At least it didn't happen when he was streaming. Anyway, Cryptic Alibi is coming around the penultimate corner. And his final left-hander is horrible. Wing damage, you can get both sides. I think he does kiss the wall. He has got wing damage, yeah. There we go. And just as we were saying, you get wing damage either side. He hit the left side and went flying into the right side and gets wing damage. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure if he's 100% going for it, because I don't think a lap of wing damage is going to be good enough to get him through. Although he's going for it, isn't he? And it's been pretty tidy, yeah, considering the damage. Going down the straight then. Hopefully that Red Bull gets out of his way, and it does, very nicely. Red Bull of the Maniac. Charlie in Japan, sorry. Who else on the lap then? We've got Carlos on the lap, who is obviously Adam. Crazy Bill's back. Yeah, it's been a great lap from Cryptic Alibi, like I say, considering the damage of his Crazy Bill's teammate. Let's see what he does then. As he comes through the final corner, he avoids swing damage that time. Perfect. And it's a 136.1. Well, it's got to be quicker though to get through, I think. We'll have a look when Adam sets his time, how quick it really was. And yeah, Adam does a 136.5, so 5 tenths down. And we see cars just hitting the barrier. Argentina hit the barrier. He is 9 tenths quicker than Cryptic. Adam could be in trouble with that lap time, but Argentina, I think, you're safely through with that time there. Next up, I think we've got an Alfa Romeo of Wally. Oh, Theo. So Theo. P2 for Theo. Great effort from Theo, that is. That is impressive, that lap there. You could do a 137. McKenty does a 135 too as well. He's same time pretty much as his teammate Argentina. But McKenty's got the better so far. But you do feel Argentina probably not pushing it to the limits. We know we can go a bit quicker than that. Next up we have an AlphaTauri of the Bearded Dave. Let's see what he can do. He needs some points today. He's in danger of getting relegated as Bearded Dave. And his lap time isn't going to be good enough to get him through. It's only a 1:40.0 for the Billy Dave, so he needs to improve on that. Alfa Romeo coming up next. Andy Liu goes up to P4. Alfa Romeo up in 3rd and 4th. Marvsky 5th. Cryptic 7th. And actually, Nunda just goes up to P3. Just behind the Haas drivers, just in front of the Alfa Romeos. Alfa Romeo definitely a surprise there so far. Both their lap times are looking pretty good. Charlie in Japan, P9. We'll have a look on board with Beefy, but Charlie in Japan, he's another one that needs points, because Charlie in Japan, the Bearded Dave and Theo, those three are the bottom 3 at the moment, and they're in big danger of going down into League 1 for next season. FIFA Beefy then comes through the final turn, kisses the barrier of his tyres, and it's a 1:35.5. It's P4 for FIFA Beefy. Mercedes coming into the pits. Haas coming into the pits. Williams coming into the pits. I think we've got Ferrari. It's Jake the Slayer. Jake the Slayer, of course, started last week. He came out pretty late, but he's out early this time, and he's definitely going to set this lap, and I think it's going to be a quick lap as well from Jake the Slayer. He crosses the line, and it's P6 for Jake the Slayer. He splits the Alfa Romeos, and that is a competitive time from him. Look at the gaps. It's only 4 tenths off P1 there for Jake the Slayer, but he's down in 6th. Really competitive time so far. Wally into P10, I think we missed that, although he's up through Sector 1. We've got the Maniac, Captain Infinity and Exile still in the pits, then we've got Crazy Bill, Vintage and Guna all on the outlap. Vintage just starting his lap now actually, as we say that. Let's go on board with, not sure that was going wide, it's just people getting out of the way there. The pit exit's pretty horrible here because it joins you right back onto the track and you have to go really wide and swoop back in for the next corner. So it is a difficult one. Wally we're going to go on board with, but he's lost a bit of time through Sector 2. He's only just under a tenth up on his time now. He does need to improve. I think anyone the 136s needs to improve. Let's see what Wally can do. Can he get himself into 135s? Oh no, he's just improved on his time, but it's not going to improve his position. 1300s up. Those tyres I think started to go off towards the end of that lap, and it is a track where I think personally I've always gone on a 2-stop here. I've done quite a few league races here this year, and I've always gone on a 2-stop. I think medium hards here is definitely slower. I think medium soft is a better option, or medium soft, depending how the race goes, depending how good you are at tyre wear. I'd start on softs and then go medium, or if the race goes well or there's a safety car, soft, medium, soft. But soft hard here, I think you lose time, and obviously it's harder to manage. Have a quick delve into the comments then. Again, we got For in a Moment saying stop with the pressure, Eduardo. Cryptic Alibi saying had orange damage. Yeah, that's what we were saying, even though the lap's probably going to put Cryptic Alibi in danger. Considering he had orange damage, it's a fantastic effort. As Vintage goes up to 13th ahead of Charlie in Japan, good effort from him there as well. Nunda saying biggest shock of the evening, Beefy isn't first. Well, there's competition, definitely. Healthy competition for him. And Theo saying hello lads, hello to Theo. Vintage invalidated that second lap, not sure if he was going for a lap or what. Wally and Cryptic Alibi out on track, Wally on in lap, Cryptic Alibi. I think he's on a lap again. On the same set of tyres he got wing damage with, but it's been in and got that wing fixed. We've got the Maniac, we've got Crazy Bill, and we've got Guna all on laps now. We're going to go on board with Crazy Bill as he comes through the penultimate left-hander, and then the final left-hander. This is a difficult one, and he gets through there really nicely. As we see wing damage on the floor lane. Crazy Bill's up to P5, fantastic effort from him, just 3 tenths off P1. Brilliant lap there from Crazy Bill. Cryptic Alibi is up on his time. We're going to go on board with Guna as he comes through the final left-hander as well. Guna crosses the line, and it is 1:36.4. Guna's going to be in danger there down in P12. Captain Infinity's next when he's out lap. We're going to go on board. Well, I'm not sure actually. We've got the Maniac at the moment. Down in P18. We're going to go on board with him as we go down this long straight. It drags. A lot of people go for a high downforce setup here, because end of sector 2 and sector 3 is all twists and turns. There's so many corners here where you need downforce, but then that long straight is one of the longest on the F1 calendar, if you have got a high downforce setup, you used to lose so much time down there. And obviously if you go for a high speed setup, you'd be good on the straight, but then you've got a lot bigger chance of getting wing damage through hitting the wall through this twisty part of this track here. It's been pretty tidy from the Maniac this. AlphaTauri, he's not scored too many points, although he is safe, the Maniac, you'd have to say, from relegation trouble, unlike his teammate. As the Maniac goes through the final left-hander, and again I think it's going to be not that quick from the Maniac. It is only P16, it's slower than Vintage, only just, so he is in big danger at the moment. We got McKenzie on another lap, we've got Argentina, I think he might be on another lap as well. Beefy is just, I think, practicing on those soft tyres. Oh, he's got pretty bad wing damage though, and he comes in the pits, must have had an incident somewhere. Andy Lou's back out on the track in P8. Wally's on an out lap, so he's coming back out, and we've got Vintage on a slow lap. The Maniac, I think he's on a slow lap too. Charlie in Japan, he's out too. I think this is a fast lap. Yes, it is. He's 1.2 up just through sector 1, although his first time was pretty slow, so I think he made a mistake there. Captain Infinity Lim as he comes through that penultimate left-hander, and then the final left-hander. Perfect for the final left-hander. Captain Infinity goes up to P10 and joins his teammate on the 5th row at the moment. It's a 1:36.1 just ahead of Cryptic Alibi. He'll be looking to improve on that. He could be in danger there. However, looking at some of these times from towards the bottom, you do think it might be not so much needed. Exile now going on his first lap through that wide right-hander. Really long, curvy right-hander, and then onto the straight. DRS opens as Argentina goes P1 with a 1:34 rate. First driver into the 1:34s. Charlie in Japan, then we're going to follow on board with him as he goes through the final couple of twists and turns of sector 3. He is up on his time. Oh, it's a bearded. Who's that? That's just gone up. I think the Maniac. I'm not sure who's just improved there, but someone went up. Charlie in Japan, he comes across the line, and it is P15, so he does improve. He drags himself out of the drop zone, but I don't think that's going to be enough because Exile's still on a lap. He's on a good lap as well, Exile, as he comes through sector 2. He's got a slipstream with that Mercedes in front. Not sure who that is, and it's Captain Infinity. He's got a slipstream off there. We know Bradfield's going out at the moment. Both Renaults are last. Both AlphaTauris going out at the moment. I'm sure Exile will put that right. Not too many places you can invalidate times here, especially you look through this sector. There's no way you can go 4 wheels off because it's lap tight. So penalty shouldn't be a huge issue today. Now, do you lose time if you go up some of these curves, and if you do, you can lose traction as well. Exile then, let's see what he's made of then. He comes into the penultimate corner. It's going to be a quick lap, you can tell already. Final left-hander. Exile crosses the line. It's a 1:35.5. Exile goes up to P5. Great effort from him. Just 4 thousandths ahead of Crazy Bill. So the drop zone then, we can finally get a decent look at what it's going to be like. With just 4 minutes left, it's flown by. Charlie in Japan 16th. He's gone really wide there. I'm not sure what's going on with him. We got the AlphaTauris of the Maniac and the Bearded Dave, 17th and 18th in big trouble. And then Vintage down in 19th as well. And all their times, if you look, Charlie in Japan is over a second behind Adam in 15th. So all 4 of them do need to get a wiggle on, really. Vintage now coming out in the pits. Yes, well, the Maniac's left the session. He should have. I gave everyone at least 3 invites, I think, from the championship. McKenny's retired, that's in the pits, it's not a problem.
I just realised my PlayStation turned off, my recording isn't on.
Yeah, make sure you start that up again. Let's have a look at the gap. We're going to have a look. Gap to the leader. There we go, look. And you see this gap here is 1.6 between the top 15. Pretty close there. And there's 1.3 between 15th and 16th. Whilst there's not much going on, we'll get Maniac another invite. Just in case he didn't receive the ones that we sent. He's been speaking the last 10 minutes.
Sixth somehow. Somehow. I hope so. Should be.
Wally's out on track again, by the way, as he comes through sector 2 here, and he's down on his own time. He's 13th, so he's in trouble here. We said both the Renaults were last earlier when XI was last, and he's a McLaren, of course. I don't know why I said that. Wally's obviously the other Renault. Wally is gaining time now, but yeah, he has gone a little bit wide there, as Justin mentions. But yeah, Charlie in Japan, the Maniac, still in the pits, and they need to get out pretty quickly. Yeah, I think he's gone here. Yep, he's backing out here, and he's coming into the pits, and that's Wally done. Cryptic Alibi's done as well in P12. I think Cryptic Alibi that time is still the time that he got with wing damage. Or he's coming out the pits now, so he needs to be out pretty quickly if he's to get a lap done. I know it says 1:30 left, but you do gain some time back by cutting out the first corner. But it's going to have to be a really quick out lap. Obviously, if anyone crosses the line after he stopped. He's doing a practice start. Hopefully that's a legal place to do the practice start. He might get 2 5-second penalties for that. Yeah, I'm sure he's not going to make it round in time. Anyone who does cross the line to start a lap after the checkered flag is out will get a full quali ban for next race.
Is it even possible
Theo's
to
left a session, I'm afraid. You can't on here, no. Maniac is out. Well, Bearded Dave has just improved. He's gone up to P16 ahead of Charlie in Japan. Quicker lap from him, but still not quick enough. It looks like Charlie in Japan. Yeah, the Bearded Dave's going to be out. Bearded Dave is out in 16th. The Maniac's out in 18th. Both AlphaTauris are out because the Maniac's in the pits and the Bearded Dave is out of fuel and going slow. Charlie in Japan hopefully gets to start a lap. Vintage is on the lap, and Vintage is 6 tenths up as well as he's coming through sector 3. I don't think it's going to be enough here, but he might be able to get out of last. He comes through the final couple of turns. Last left-hander. Can he keep it clean? What can he do? Vintage crosses the line and he goes up to P18. 6 thousandths he gets off last position. Well, it does mean Vintage is out, I'm pretty sure. It's all down to Charlie in Japan then, who just crosses the line in time. Let's have a look then what he can do. Change the gap. There we go, to the fastest lap. He needs to find 6 tenths if he's to get through. And Adam is on. No, he needs to find more than 6 tenths, so he needs to find 1.2. Adam has invalidated his lap, so Adam can't improve. So if Charlie in Japan does find 1.2 seconds, he's half a second up through sector 1. Could he pull off a shock here? You'd have to say the 4 going out at the moment aren't huge surprises looking at the standings and looking at recent races. But Charlie in Japan, if he keeps this pace up, there's a good chance he can knock Adam out here, and that would be a surprise. All the top 14 are safely through. We are just waiting now for Charlie in Japan to see if he can improve and knock Adam out.
Cryptic
in the Red Bull.
I don't know why Cryptic's going on that.
Not sure. Hopefully he did get the checkered flag in time. It looked like it was a bit touch and go. Charlie in Japan 7 tenths up. That's not going to be enough at this rate. 7 tenths is, he needs to find another half second through sector 3, but this is where you can gain so much time if you get it right through sector 3 in these little tight S's. Although he looks pretty fast and he looks pretty clean as he goes through them. He's done really well here. Oh, I think he's just hit the wall though. Charlie in Japan, let's see what he can do though. He's about to come across the line. Charlie in Japan, he doesn't do it. He's 4 tenths shy. It was a good lap in the end from Charlie in Japan. It puts him up to P16, but he is out unfortunately. Good effort by 4 tenths. Adam is safe. Charlie in Japan's out in 16th. The Bearded Dave 17th. Vintage in 18th. And the Maniac in 19th. And then Bradfield in 20th after having that quali ban. So that's Q1 done. That absolutely flew by. Q2 will be up again in just over a minute. Justin, what have you got to say about that then?
Fell asleep.
Justin's been told what to do by his son. If you can hear in the background. Up to 81 subscribers now on the channel as well. It's a fantastic effort, that.
Yeah,
Rapidly increasing. If you're not subscribed to the channel, in the comments, please do subscribe to us. Obviously, you get stick the bell button on as well, so you get a notification every time we go live. Just waiting for the AIs to finish whatever they're doing. Gotta fix this. Just waiting forever for nothing. At the end of every session. Have a little look into the comments then. That was fun, saying Theo. Yeah, Theo, got to get into Q3 now and get some points. Evening lads, sorry I've been quiet, saying Vintage. I understand why you've been quiet. Two 50% races in a row is pretty hefty. There we go, let's have a quick look. Theo's joined back, brilliant to see. Yeah, that lap from Argentina was a bit of a stonker there. Haas 1-2 at the moment. Haas doing really well in recent weeks. Ferrari needs to catch back up. Red Bull picking up, but now Beefy's with them. Exile, good to see that from him. The reserve on his debut. Crazy Bill and Theo standing out there, fantastic laps. Jake the Slayer, Andy Liu, Marvsky, all within a second of Argentina as well. Captain Infinity, close to Cryptic Alibi. Cryptic Alibi sitting at time of wing damage too. It's incredible effort. Orange wing as well. And then Wally, Guna, and Adam just getting through as well. And again, as we see, Charlie in Japan, Billy Dave, Vintage, Maniac and Justin are out as Theo's left the session again, so if you get him an invite please, Justin, that would be great. Theo. Oh. Vintage saying well done to League One and good luck everyone. Yeah, well done to League One yet again. Brilliant effort from them today. That's brilliant to watch. Brilliant to race him.
What's the recommended strategy, Justin?
I would go soft, medium, or soft, medium, soft. But I would start on softs. I would not touch the hards here because you lose so much time on hards.
Really?
But people going on mediums might go medium, soft, soft. I just think you gain the most time by doing soft, medium, medium, or soft, medium, softs. Depends however the race goes. But as you can see, we have got cars going out on the mediums. It's Cryptic Alibi, Wally, Mackenzie, Guna and Captain Infinity. Of course, if you're new to us, the drivers that go through to Q3 have to start in the top 10 on the tyres that they set their best lap on in Q2. Darren saying was League One's first race tonight. Yep, it was, Darren. It was a cracking race really. Lap 1 there's a little bit of carnage, but apart from that it was all action, and it was all pretty clean action as well, so it was great to see. Hopefully that can continue in the weeks coming as well, and we can look at doing full quali for League One as well if we're definitely going to get a decent amount, as we had a full grid as well today, so that was great to see. Crypto Alibi said earlier he had 20 seconds on his screen when he crossed the line, but he went to pits anyway. That's fine. I have had an issue the last couple of weeks since the latest patch has come out where the times on people's screens are different. So it says now we've got 13 minutes and 5 seconds left on our screen. However, it might say 13 minutes 25 left on someone else's screen. So that looks like they've got time to set a lap and we haven't, which is strange. I don't know why it does it. It's Codemasters. It's the only reason of explaining it. Yeah, Nunda's saying spectators' times are 30 seconds ahead. Yeah, that might be what it is then. Darren's saying crapped myself, just thought I'd missed my race. Nope, your race is tomorrow, Darren. Nunda saying he had the fastest sector 3 and lost the second in sector 2. So Nunda is expecting to be a bit quicker then as Cryptic Alibi. I think he's one of the first ones to set a lap as well. No, he's not. We're missing out people here. Crazy Bill's on a lap. We got Wally on a lap, Nunda on a lap, McKenty on a lap, and Captain Infinity also on a lap. Yeah, 6 on mediums. I'm surprised. I'd personally want to start on softs here because it doesn't make too much difference for race strategy starting on the softs or mediums. So the only difference is really to me is that the softs you get to start further forward. Because obviously mediums are running the risk of going out in Q2. So yeah, that's why I suppose I'd go on the mediums just for set a lap, and then try and improve on the softs. Always a chance you'd get through on the mediums, and then you might be able to do medium soft, or medium soft, and then you're guaranteed soft tyres at the end. Then when people's tyres are going off, if they're doing a one stop or whatever. Anyway, we are gonna go on board with Crazy Bill, who's just saying "oh you," and that is because he's invalidated his lap. Can only imagine what word would have followed lap. Mackenzie goes P1 for 1:36.5, and that is on the medium tyres. We're going to go on board with Wally then, who's also on the mediums. What can he do? It's a 1:36.9. Good lap there from Wally too. Next is going to be Cryptic in 1:37.0, so he's just a bit slower there than Wally. Next, Captain Infinity 4th, a bit slower there from him. Nunda is on softs. Yep, he is going for it on softs. And he's hit the wall there. I mean, he's still P1 by quite a distance, but he went flying into the wall at the end. Gooner's next, mediums, going through the S's. Low on fuel, and hopefully he can get the lap set. Left-hander, and then the final one, can he keep it clean through here? Hardest corner on the track, and he masters it. And it's only a 1:37.7 though. Gooner and Captain Infinity definitely need to improve those times. I can't see him getting through with them. Adam. Oh, we've just seen improve. Not sure who that was. Adam in 7th, and he's on soft tyres, so you'd expect him to be at P2 if he's on the softs. He comes through the final corner and he crosses the line, and he's P3, slower than Mackenzie. He's only just quicker than Wally. And Adam's on the softs, maybe not one of Adam's favourite tracks. So we're about to see Andy Liu take P1. He's quicker than Nunda. We saw Nunda hit the wall at the end, so we know Nunda's got a lot more time there. As we see Theo take P3. Argentina went P5 on the mediums, and Theo went P3. Both Alfa Romeos going for the softs, taking my advice. And they're P1 and 3 Alfa Romeo. Fantastic. And Theo needs these points, as he is bottom of the standings at the moment, with only 9 races to go after today. Well, it might be 10 actually. So then we've got outlaps for Crazy Bill, Beefy, Jake the Slayer and Marvsky, and then Exile still in the pits. So all on the quiet front now, nobody on a hot lap. What's your thoughts on the session so far then, Justin?
Is the car behind me on a lap?
Really, because usually starting last, you at an advantage in the way that if I'm last, like I've been before, I'd start 2 seconds after everyone else, let everyone pull away, and you can just clear any instance. Only thing is, when I start last, I want to put the hards on, and if I'm anywhere to back, start on the hards. The only thing is here, the hards are that slow, you might be at a disadvantage. That's the thing. You could do a hard medium, but like I said, it's a strategy that costs you time. You could do hard. That's what I mean. That's why you're at a disadvantage, because at the back you want to start on the hards, but this track really isn't one for hards. So probably the worst track to be starting last. Apart from Monaco, this is the worst track to start last. Anyway, Marvsky went up to P9 on the mediums. Crazy Bill's on a lap, going through sector 2. FIFA Beefy's on a lap. Jake the Slayer's invalidated his lap, unfortunately. We'll go on board with Crazy Bill.
You had to say it while I was in sector 3, mate.
I like this track. I like it. Took a lot of getting used to, but I like it. Here we go then, Crazy Bill. Might be able to help his teammate out here as well. His teammate could slipstream from behind. Crazy Bill crosses the line and it's P1 for Crazy Bill. 1:35.1. 2 tenths quicker than Andy Lou. Now will he help his teammate on the straight as well? His teammate's coming up behind him. He might give him a good slipstream.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Gotta get
His
on the straight
teammate might
first,
need
man.
a bit of help at the moment as well. There we go, watch this good team play. We'll see Crypticaliber on board with him. There we go, look, he's slipstreaming his teammate. It's Justin talking to him. Yeah, just twice I said, Justin, what do you think? And he just didn't answer. He'd obviously not listening or went somewhere. Yeah, I think it's a good idea that he's not in this session. Yeah, I don't think it's any good talking to you about strategy because you don't even make the end part of the race normally. FIFA Beefy, by the way, went up to P5 on the mediums. I think, yeah, we're on fitted tyre. I want to look at best. There we go. So on the mediums, FIFA Beefy, a tenth quicker than McKenty. 2 and a bit tenths quicker than Argentina. Marvsky's in P11, he needs to improve. Crypticaliber, he is on the softs, then we'll go on board with him. There we go, have a look at this on board camera action, look. Oh, he's a little bit wide there. Is Crypticaliber. Oh no, he's hit the wall. Oh, he's all over the place. And he doesn't improve. Oh, he does improve, there we go, it's delayed. He's up to P5 on the softs. He's one of the slowest of the soft runners apart from Adam. Behind Andy Lou, behind Theo.
Mate,
Captain Infinity. Captain Infinity quite slow as well for him, the Premier League driver, only P6. It looks like he might struggle tomorrow. He wanted to reserve tonight. I think to get the practice in.
Grapes, I'm eating grapes, mate.
Jake the Silent, he's on the mediums, he's going for a second lap after invalidating his first. Now going through sector 1, and he's down his time as well. So I think that's going to be it on the mediums for him. He's going to have to come in on the softs. Exile only P15. I think he just did a slow extra out lap. I think. There we go. Look, he's definitely up now as he's starting sector 3. There we go, an Exile through sector 3. Looks so neat and tidy. You do lose grip on the mediums here. There's a bit of a difference. As you can see, all the soft runners are P1 down to P6. Oh, it's got wing damage there, Exile, and he's only up to P12. He could be in trouble. He's going to have to come in and put the softs on. If he's going to have time, that's going to be the thing. I'm not sure he's going to have time to. I think he could be out here, Exile. Jake the Slayer is going to get back in time. Marvsky and Gooner needs to get back out as well. Wally's out as it stands as well. Only by 6 thousandths to Adam in P10. So yeah, I don't think no one's on a lap at the moment. Everyone's in the pits. Apart from Exile on an in lap. And Theo now coming on an out lap. All going to be quiet then for the next 2 minutes at least. Wally is out on softs. He's going for it.
Let's see what Michael Schumacher can do. Oh, is it the crash on the pit exit there?
Crazy Bill, you're not going out again? You could be in trouble there.
No. I'm good. Oh mate, I don't know how that's happened to be honest.
Now this is
it is only Q2, so
it is, yeah. This is the interesting thing though, because so many have gone on softs because it's a track not bad for starting on softs with. Beefy's down in 7th, McKenty down in 8th, Argentina down in 9th, and both Haas drivers are now coming out. Are they on softs? I think they both are. McKenty is on softs, Argentina is on softs, and yeah, they did kind of have to do that. Now, will Beefy react and come out? Because if McKenty and Argentina improve on the softs, they're definitely going to go ahead of Beefy. There's other people below, Jake the Slayer, Guna, Marvsky might come out as well. I don't think he is at the moment though. Yeah, he is now coming out the pits, Marvsky. So yeah, if Beefy could be in danger, he's staying in. But Beefy could be in big danger. Oh no, it's Captain Infinity coming out and not Marvsky. So I think Exile, yeah, he's only just come in the pits. Exile is out, I'm afraid, in the McLaren. He'll be disappointed with that. Because look, especially, look how close it is between 10th, 11th and 12th. 12 hundredths between all three of them. Marvsky is out as well. He's not coming out. Bit of a surprise there as well, although it's happened a couple of times. He's gone out in Q2. Marvsky, of course, second in the standings at the moment. But if Guna, Jake the Slayer, Wally, Argentina, McKenty, if three of them improve and go pretty quick like you'd expect them to, Beefy could be out here in Q2. He's risking it and staying in the mediums. Does look like the top four should be through. There's a bit of a gap though between Theo and Cryptic of about 7 tenths, and that's why Cryptic and Captain Infinity are out again. Exile has retired the car in the pits, as we know. He is out. Jake the Slayer, he goes then. He's now going to start his lap. Argentina and McKenty have started their laps as well. Theo is just going on a slow lap. He's on his... And Theo, I still think he's struggling with this rule, Theo, because he's now going to be his third lap on those softs, and he's going to have to start the race on them. Obviously, he's going to have to start on that set of softs as well, and they're going to be on about, well, nearly 15%, I should think. Captain Infinity, wow, it's 1.5 seconds up. Surely that can't be right just for Sector 1. It's got to be wrong there. Anyway, Guna, let's have a look who's furthest up. Wally's going to be next. He's going to cross the line on the softs. Brilliant exit onto the straight. Wally crosses the line. He's up to P3, and the softs are so quick here. P3 for Wally, there we go. Who is going to be next? It's going to be McKenty. All Cryptic Alibi. Purple Sector 2. He's on a 1:30. He's about 1 minute 20 through the track here. Last couple of corners. Beefy's in real danger here. I think he could be going out. Because McKenty and Argentina are going to improve. Jake the Slayer and Guna, I'm sure they will as well. And they'll just storm past him. Cryptic Alibi, I think he's safe anyway. He crosses the line and he goes up to P5 for Cryptic Alibi. Much better time for him. McKenty's up to P2. Argentina, where's he going to go up to? I'm sure he's going to improve here. P1 for Argentina. Fee for Beefy is out. Can Captain Infinity get knocked out by Jake the Slayer? Jake the Slayer crosses the line and Jake the Slayer's through. And Captain Infinity's up though. Captain Infinity's up as he comes through the last corner. Can he knock Jake the Slayer back out? Yes, he can. Jake the Slayer is out. Jake the Slayer's lap. He only got up to P10. Captain Infinity was the last driver to set a lap, and then he knocked Jake the Slayer back down into P11. So Marvsky's out in 15th. Big surprise there. Exile in 14th. Adam in 13th. FIFA Beefy out in 12th there as well, and Jake the Slayer in 11th. And we said it's going to be the 135s you need to get through. All the drivers are 135s through. The 136 is out as the perfect marker. Everyone in the top 10 on softs though, so there we go. Argentina, Crazy Bill, McKenty, Andy Liu, Wally, Nunda, Cryptic, Theo, Guna and Captain Infinity are through. Brilliant. Nerves of steel from Captain Infinity there to get through ahead of Jake the Slayer. I'm sure Jake the Slayer will be gutted. Let's have a quick look into the comments then. We've got Darren saying Thursday I felt worn, mediums were a lot slower than worn soft. Yeah, they are. Mediums didn't have a huge lap advantage. They didn't. That's why I've said probably best to go softs, medium soft, or soft medium medium. Might as well start on the softs if you're not going to get much of an advantage from starting on the used medium. Guna saying I only went on the softs thinking I wouldn't make top 10. Well, he did it. P9, so Gunnar, everyone's starting on the softs in the top 10, so it's not a problem. Falling the moment saying I wondered why I lost 5 temps on the straight. Not sure. Oh, he said just before that, I forgot to put ERS on first after the lap. Oh dear, and that's why he's been knocked out in the end. That's a shame there for Jake the Slayer. Rookie error. I can't hook up a clean lap. The only lap I did hook up well was the one with my broken wing, says Cryptic. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Cryptic, you bash your wing on the first corner again and then set a lap, you might get it together again then. And Darren's saying, now you have to try properly, Gunnar. Yes, he does. So we go then, confirmation, Jake the Slayer, Beefy, Adam, Exile and Marvsky out, with Marvsky in 15th and a chasing Beefy in 12th. It's a great chance for Argentina to steal pole position and pull away in the standings. Q3 up next.
I'm gonna bottle it now. Watch. Yeah.
To be fair to Justin, this is the first qualifying session. I think he's never not crashed.
Yeah. I think the time that I set in Q2 is faster than any of my time trials.
You've got the advantage of ERS obviously when you're in a session, so it's always quicker than a time trial.
That's true.
So we've got both Haas drivers, both Alfa Romeos, both racing points, and we've got a Ferrari, a Renault, a McLaren and a Mercedes. So there's no Red Bull, there's no AlphaTauri. They've lost their engine supplier for 2022. They've lost all 4 cars in this league as well, none of them in Q3. And then the other team with no drivers in Q3 is Williams. So there we go. 6 of them going out pretty much straight away, all spread out pretty evenly though. Both Haas drivers right next to each other, and we know they're mates, these two, and they're going to give each other the slipstream and then switch over. Pretty interesting to see. And I think it's going to be, I think Argentina's favourite here. I'm going to go for Argentina, and then to make up the top 3 I'm going to guess it's going to be Argentina, McKenzie and Nunda. That's my guess for the top 3.
Cheers, mate.
What? Yeah, you'll be last. What, Justin? What are you going for? There we go. So he thinks the double racing point. Be interesting to see. But we both agree that Argentina is the favourite then, so the pressure is on him. Cryptic Alibi saying, does anyone want to talk about something for 6 minutes? Has he run out of tyres then, has he? Goon is saying, what's the weather like there, Cryptic? It's the UK, so it's raining, yeah. I think it's meant to be raining tomorrow as well. We've got the tail end of that storm from France at the moment. We'll have a chat about the weather, don't we? What's that? It hasn't so much today, has it? It's been spitting where I am, but yeah. Anyway, then Andy Lou's on a slow lap. Not sure what's happened here. Crazy Bill is going to be first to set a lap. He's keen to get out there and get his lap time done. Cryptic Alibi is saying we can't hear Bradfield. Justin keeps cutting out. Must be good grapes, says Darren. Yeah, Justin's cutting out. He's talking shit anyway, so you're not missing anything. Can't hear you on the stream, Justin. No, you see a crackle, crackle, crackle. That's Crazy Bill goes through sector 3 then.
I can hear you alright.
Final left-hander then for Crazy Bill. And he crosses the line, and it's a 1:35.1. Good lap from him there. Can't hear you on the stream, Justin. I can hear you fine. Next up is going to be the two Haas drivers. Argentina does a 1:34.6. Great lap from him. And McKenty does a 1:34.6 as well. And look at the gap there. How close it is between the two Haas drivers. Nunda's going to be next. And it's just slower for Nunda. He's only a tenth down. Next up is going to be Theo. What can he do? Theo is P5. Few tenths off Crazy Bill. Andy Lou comes in the pits. Wally's going to be next to set his lap. Everyone else is in the pits. Wally's going to be the last one. He crosses the line. It's a 1:35.5. It's P6 for Wally. So the top three then. Just under a tenth. Just over a tenth, sorry, between all three of them. And that is my prediction of a top three sat there. 1, 2, 3. Although we have got 4 drivers still in the pits. And obviously that's the disadvantage of going through on the softs. You run out of your tyre allowance for Q3. So some people might only have one go at it. Leave the party and join it back, Justin. I'm not sure why we can't hear you on the stream.
Check if your voice is on aloud. What is it?
Guys in the comments, could you hear Justin at all at any point? Yeah, I can hear you.
Just leave it and enjoy the party real quick. Might just be some...
Maybe YouTube will put something on. Bullshit block or something. I don't know. Captain Infinity's on his outlap then. I'll watch on board with him. People in the comments, could you hear Justin at all at any point in this stream?
Yeah, well,
or is he just been off the whole stream?
Yeah, could you hear him like on the stream as well?
His internet is terrible though. There's always instant issues with him. No, quickly saying I couldn't hear anything. They probably just thought we were talking to some imaginary person. No, we can hear Justin absolutely fine. I don't know why he's not on the stream. Leave the party and join it back, Justin. As we are about to see Captain Infinity go through the last couple of corners to start his lap.
Do you reckon the Hasses got slipstream by each other?
I think they did, yeah. Captain Infinity then, here he goes. Nunda saying, Jake the Slayer really let me down. He's doing a good enough job. P11's a great place to start, really. Fresh tyres, fresh tyre choice. Can we hear Justin in the stream now? Speak, Justin, speak.
Yeah, I need to...
No, we cannot hear him in the comments, in the stream. He's still not there. As Captain Infinity goes purple through Sector 1. Not sure if that's true or not. Oh, he does hit the wall there though. If he's not getting damage, no he hasn't. Nunda's saying has slipstreamed, yeah. Good teammates. And that's obviously got Argentina P1 there for their slipstream. Great teamwork, get some P1 and 2. There's a reason they're first in the standings. Nunda saying needed that from Jake. He might have needed it from you, Nunda, in Q2. Maybe if you slipstream each other in Q2, you'd both be through. Yes, we can hear you, Justin. Everybody is so happy they can hear you. I might just mute you anyway, so they can't hear you.
No, mate. Boys want me in. You can hear me. Great.
Captain Infinity. Here he goes then through the final corner. Does it without getting damaged, does it really neatly as well, but the lap time is actually pretty slow from Captain Infinity. It's only a 1:36.0, he's quite far off the mark there. Andy losing a lap. As he's now finishing Sector 2, starting Sector 3.
Good day. Go on, Andy Lou.
Goon is still in the pits. Cryptic Alibi's only now coming out. It's obviously good. They're just going for one lap. That's it. They've probably only got one set of fresh tyres left.
Come on, Andy. Let's see what we can do, mate.
Andy Lou's been on fire today. He missed the League One race. I'm not sure why. He just didn't turn up for it. But he's up to P7 here. Alfa Romeo 6 and 7, looking really well. Although we have still got 2 to set a time. Although if they invalidate, they're then buggered because they wouldn't have set a time. Crazy Bill is out and he's on another lap.
It's Captain Infinity now. The next one to come through.
No, he's down, Justin.
No. I said the next one to come through. It doesn't mean if he's down or up. So he's coming through.
But he's not coming through, is he? He's in sector 2. McKenty's coming through to start his lap. I think we should just stick. Justin, do whatever you did to put yourself quiet again. All you do is confuse us people. Crazy Bill, he's just down as he comes out through that little reverse 180 degree corner. Braking zone down there is really steep and you have to really turn. And Crazy Bill, yeah, he's a 10th and a half down. I don't think he's going to improve. But P4, I think, is very good from him anyway if he can keep that. And of course, there's a big gap of about 4 tenths up to P3 anyway. And he's invalidated his time anyway. It's all over for Crazy Bill unless he can save up and go again quickly. He's missed the pit lane anyway, so he's got to go again. He's out of VRS anyway, so he's going to go for it, I think, anyway. Just going to go for it. Or he can save up. If he's got enough fuel, he can save up. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got an Alfa Romeo now coming to the pits. Andy Lou's coming to the pits. It's all over for him. Great effort though. He's P7 at the moment. Cryptic Alibi now, following Nunda. We're about to see Lahaas of Argentina come across the line in about 10 to 15 seconds or so to start his final lap.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
McKenty is down, so yeah, he is just saving up again. Haas team not slipstreaming this time though. Wally's still in the pit, so it's all over for him. Guna's on his out lap. Cryptic Alibi is about to set his lap. He comes through the final corner, and what can he do? Cryptic Alibi crosses the line. It's P5 for Cryptic Alibi. It's always Cryptic Alibi that's got a delay on. Slots in just behind his teammate into P5. Cryptic Alibi. Good effort there. He'd be disappointed not to be ahead of his teammate though. Nunda's now starting a lap. Well. Theo's about to start his lap as well. Guna then as well. Crazy Bill's on his recovery lap, saving up. He's going to get there in time. And then we've got a long way back to Argentina, who's going down the straight in sector 2. We're going to go on board with him. He gets to some speed through here. Let's see what speed he's getting up to. 207. So yeah, he's got a pacey setup on Argentina. Perfect in the braking zone. Perfect there from Argentina. Really neat and tight. It looks easy, but trust me, it's not. If you wiggle one little bit there, you can lose a good few temps. He's 2.5 temps up, Argentina. And he's clipped the curb a little bit there. I don't think he would have wanted to do that. But Argentina, this is looking really good to extend his advantage at the top for pole position. Nunda is on the lap as well, though. There we go, then the final penultimate left-hander for him. He needs to keep it together for this tough little left-hander. He does it perfectly. Here he goes. In Argentina, he improves by about 4 temps. It is a 134.2.
Brilliant, mate.
Nunda is going to be up next then. What can Nunda do? Can he improve? He's not looking as tired as Argentina was through the final sector. Goes over the left little bubble. It's still quick, this from Nunda. I tell you, it's quick. It's quick from Nunda. It's P2 from Nunda. He's only half a tenth off. Half a tenth off. A little mistake in that sector 3 would have cost him, definitely. Theo then, he's up on his time. Not sure if he can go up any positions though. And we've just got Guna to come through after this, and then we are done. Oh, and Crazy Bill, of course, as well. We forgot about him. Theo, he doesn't improve. He does improve, but doesn't improve position-wise. Guna then, he's going to set his first and final lap of the session. I don't think it's going to be a quick one from Guna, unfortunately. He might be able to get up a couple of positions though. He does get up to P8. He just gets up to P8. He'll start 8th. Good effort from him. And Crazy Bill is slow. So that is it then. It's all over. Argentina is on pole position in the Haas. He's only done it.
It's decent.
Only done it by less than half a tenth to Nunda. McKenty a bit further back in the end, 4 tenths back, a further 4 tenths back to Crazy Bill, and in just 2 tenths separates Crazy Bill, Cryptic Alibi, Wally and Theo. Great battle between those 4 there. And then we got, again, about 6 tenths back to Gooner in 8th, and then a 10th covers him, Andy Lew in 9th, Captain Infinity in 10th. So they're all spread out a little bit in the end, but that is how the grid will start. I said Argentina, McKenty, Nunda. I got the top 3 right, just a slight wrong order.
Well done, what a hero.
Justin said Crazy Bill and Cryptic Alibi in there, 4th and 5th as well. So we predicted the top 5 between us. Nunda saying I'm in the Vettel car and Racing Point already helping him. Gooner saying, for fuck's sake, we can hear him again. Yeah, I know.
Who said that? Sorry?
Gooner.
Who said that? Fuck off, Gooner.
P11 is not P2, Cryptic, get lost. Yeah. So I think Cryptic might have helped for a slipstream there for Nunda. Not sure.
God damn it.
It's good, it's full of banter, mate. Love it. That's what we need.
Brilliant. Always ripping the piss out of you.
I was not expected to get into top 5 in qualifying.
It's a great effort there. Great effort to get P4 there. He's got to keep it together in the race now. I do think that top 3 are going to be quite quick though, so I think they might start to put away from the battle for the mid. And Beefy, Jake the Slayer and Marvsky are going to have a job in their hands to get through the field today.
I'm going to go for myself P10 today, mate.
P10? I'm going for
Really stupid.
DNF, mate.
Theo saying P7, yeah, great effort from Theo as well. He's
I'm saying
not got any points yet with us, Theo. Good chance for that now,
P16.
starting 7th. Theo just needs to keep it clean. Wally P6 as well, good effort from him on his 2nd race.
I reckon I'm predicting I'll get a P6 or a P7. Maybe a DNF if I'm lucky.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be good for you because although you've got quite a few points clear of the bottom 4 or 5, you're still like, I think, 15th in the standings. So if you do get a good 6 or 8 points, then that'll be good. Pull you away from it. You're under no pressure at all then.
Yeah.
Right, don't forget everyone to double click that share button to record your race. Cryptic saying anything in the top 20 I'll take. Yeah, that's a good goal to set really. I think you're going to get that. Only Bradfield is ready.
Be nice if it'd let me like.
Right, and Beefy's ready, so they know what they're doing. Or maybe Bradfield's forgotten to set some tyres.
I'm ready, mate. Ready.
Yeah, ready. Turn 1, bang.
Nah, mate. No, I know what I'm doing.
I don't.
Yep, we know what you're doing too. Crashing. Right, we are ready then.
Shit.
Good start from Argentina and then the slow off the line. Oh no, it's formation. Hopefully no one gets disqualified from the formation up. So yeah, AlphaTauri do need to pick up some points. We'll have a quick look into the standings whilst we're here, just to see how it is panning out whilst we're going on the formation up.
I hope I don't lag out.
So it is Argentina with 129, Marsky 118, Nunda's P3 with 86, Jawley's got 85, but Jawley not racing tonight. Good chance for Beefy with 62, Jake the Slayer 61, McKenty 53, Cryptic Alibi 46, Adam 44, Gooner 42. They're the top 10. There's a bit of a gap down to 11th then in the bottom half. But they are the ones that can put the pressure on for a promotion place still, definitely. Constructors them. Mercedes. Oh yeah, Mercedes are actually in the lead. Forgot. And Marvsky and DJ Jordan. Mercedes are quite far down today so far though. 229 for Mercedes. Haas are on 182. Haas have got a great chance here to really pull up to Mercedes. It's a joint constructors. Haas are leading. Obviously they've got Siege in the Premier League as well, so good team Haas are. So yeah, Haas really got a chance to extend their advantage today. Ferrari 3rd, Racing Point 4th, McLaren 5th, Red Bull 6th, Williams 7th, Renault 8th, Alfa Romeo 9th and Alfa Tauri are down in 10th and starting 17th and 19th today. So it's not looking too good for them, but anything can happen here. It's Vietnam, it's a new track. I can't wait for this race to get started.
I feel like there's going to be some rain because Jeff said to me during the formation that no rain for now.
The top 10 are on softs. In the bottom 10, everyone's on mediums apart from Vintage and Adam. Both the Williams drivers going on softs, so they're going to go aggressive to begin with. And Charlie in Japan's going on the hards, probably going for a one stop then. Here we go then. We are set. Good luck everyone. Cannot be won at turn 1, do not forget that. I was waiting for a few slow comers at the back.
On fucking mediums, change it.
Well, you readied up straight away. I knew you'd mess up your strategy. I did say that. Waiting for that slow coach at the back in Jay Bradfield, and we have lights. 4, 5 lights.
We don't even have lights yet, mate.
No,
lights out.
Oh, someone's gone.
Yes, the Maniac's gone. The Maniac's gone, and everyone else goes now. Maniac's in the lead then, but obviously he's not. Argentina, does he get a good start? Yes, he does. Nunda doesn't get a good start.
Oh,
Mackenzie goes on the outside.
Squeezed.
Oh, there's contact with the Racing Point. Nunda is behind. It stays ahead of Mackenzie. Cryptic Alibi gets past his teammate, Crazy Bill. Jake the Slayer's in 11th, then Adam up into P10. Great effort from him. Andy Lewis losing places. He's down to 13th. Make that 14th. And I think he's fallen even further back. He's got a lot of wing damage there, Andy Lew. Most people kept it clean, and Jake the Slayer's got a penalty for cutting corner and gaining a place. We'll have a look at that at the end of the race. Jay Bradford gets past Vintage. Beefy's got a 5-second penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. Again, there's something we can have a look at the end of the race. The Maniac, of course, he's going to have to sit back. I don't know if that's because he's... Yeah, I think he's ghosting. So yeah, that's why that's happened. Maniac's not even in the session. Argentina leads. Nunda, Mackenzie, Cryptic, Crazy Bill, Wally, Guna, Captain Infinity, Adam and Beefy make up the top 10. No huge changes there then, but Beefy and Jake the Slayer both have penalties, and there's contact between Mercedes going on the McLaren. That's Captain Infinity on Guna as the Bearded Dave gets past Charlie Japan. Oh, good battle there down the back, that is. As Adam gets past Captain Infinity. And there we go then. Adam getting the move done. Great effort there. Strange place to get a move done. He's done that really well there. And we see towards the top the Maniac's Ghost just falling back. Marvsy still down in 15th. Great battles going on here, look. Exile catching up to Jake the Slayer too. Andy Lewis coming in the pit, such a shame for him. He got damage, I'm not sure how, but I think he's the only car that has got damage. Charlie in Japan, then the Bearded Dave. All the Maniacs got past Wally. And the Maniac's Ghost has overtaken Wally. There we go, he's back down now. Theo. Not sure what's happened there, but Theo's last. Oh no, so Alfa Romeo was saying that they both got through the Q3 and now they're both last. All gone pear-shaped for Alfa Romeo again. Poor Theo and Andy Lew. They're fighting down the back now, and they're going to have a big job on their hands to get points. Not quite sure what's going on there, but Argentina leads. He's 8 tenths clear in Nunda. He's 1.6 further back as Beefy's getting past Captain Infinity on the straight. Does it pretty comfortably on that long straight, using his ERS up then. Beefy on the mediums, Captain Infinity on the softs. Is Captain Infinity going to have a look back at him? He's not really gaining. I think it'd be sensible just to hold back there. And he does. He knows Beefy's probably not going to be his battle as Exile goes around the outside of Jake the Slayer. This is a great battle here then. Side by side, and Marv's getting past the Maniac's Ghost as well. And Exile does get a full car in front just before the braking zone. Well done to him. Jake the Slayer's not going to give it up easy though. McKenty is falling back really from the top 2, and he's causing a bit of a strain behind him. Cryptic Alibi is gaining, and Crazy Bill's close behind his teammate there. Wally's there as well. He's on some great points as it stands. Argentina sets the fastest lap. Nunda is gaining though. Nunda is gaining on Argentina. We've got a yellow flag and it's for Theo. Theo's spun again. Oh, and he's crashed again. He needs to cool those tyres down. He's spinning all over the place. He reverses and then comes into the pits just in time. It's all gone wrong for Alfa Romeo and they need a safety car if they're to get anything out of this race now. Such a shame there. Crypto Galaby's fallen out of DRS range to Mackenzie there, and his teammates got DRS there as well. He might get a good slipstream down the straight. Such a shame for Alfa Romeo. Theo probably not going to get his first points of the night now, of the season now anyway. Jay Bradfield's up into 16th as we can see. Let's have a quick look at the position change then. Yeah, Adams had a great start, up 5 places to P8. Bradfield, we know he's had a good start. He's got past the bearded Dave and Vintage, and obviously the 2 Alfa Romeos. As Adam again, he's really on the warpath here, Adam. He's made another position there, getting past Gooner on the straight. What a start as Crazy Bill and Crypto Galaby. And I think Crazy Bill got the move done around the outside. Is he going to fight it back though, his teammate? Don't think he is. But Crazy Bill started 4th ahead of his teammate.
I didn't know where he was going to go to the inside of the outside.
His teammate did him on the first lap. And he's just got the move done. I'm not sure what's going on here with Justin. We're going to watch this battle. He's getting past it, but he's just got past the bearded Dave. And then Vintage is close behind as well. But Justin's stuck in this dogfight at the back at the moment. Hopefully he can pull away from it now. What happened there, Justin?
I think he just went for the move.
Can't hear you at all. Marsky's in P13. Gained on Jake the Slayer. Exile's had a good start. He's up into P11. He's gaining on Captain Infinity as well in the top 10. Can't see the gap between the racing points. It says Crypto Galaby's a lap down, which we know he isn't. Crypto Galaby is going to have DRS though, so Crazy Bill just need to extend out of that because of course the DRS is so powerful here because all the straights are quite long. There's 3 DRS range zones, and Wally's gone down the inside. Oh, that's really dangerous there from Wally. Crypto Galaby's got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. I can tell you once he reports that, that'll be instantly removed because Wally went for a move there which was never going to happen. So I can tell you now that 5-second penalty for Crypto Galaby will be removed.
Not here.
Jay Bradfield gets past the Ghost of the Maniac. I keep forgetting it's a ghost, so I see it pop up and go to look at it. We don't look at that. Wally then really losing out now, and Crypto Galaby is catching up to his teammate Crazy Bill again. Gap between the top 2.
Got like really minor wing damage, but it's not really affecting.
Captain Infinity's got past Exile again. Oh, he's gone round the outside. It's fantastic racing there. Fantastic racing. Down to turn 8, I think that was going into sector 3, and Exile is struggling for grip at the moment on those medium tyres. He's sliding all over the place. And he's going to be under pressure from Jake the Slayer soon as well. So 6 tenths between the top 2. Nunda. Nunda's not won a race with us yet. Although he is racking up the points. He's 3rd in the standings, always getting points. I think he's got a pole position with us as well. Oh, Captain Infinity's gone really deep into turn 1. Oh, he's really affecting Exile there, and Jake the Slayer's going to go for a move on Exile down the inside into turn 2. And they're side by side, and Exile gets the place back, and they're side by side. Jake the Slayer gets the DRS, but so is Exile as well, because Captain Infinity in front of them, and the other Mercedes is gaining on them as well. Is Jake the Slayer going down the inside? Yes, he is. They're side by side, and they touch. Jake the Slayer needs to keep it together. And he does keep it together. He's got a good exit now as well on Exile. Great racing from these two. And Marvsky's going to get interested behind. And the gap now between Captain Infinity and Exile is 1.3. Captain Infinity's pulling away from this battle. We're going to have 3 cars side by side in a minute. Jake the Slayer goes down the inside. Marvsky's going to follow him as well. Marvsky could get 2 places done here. Exile's lost 2 places. Marvsky goes round the outside. Jake the Slayer. And he's been pushed wide a bit there. Jake the Slayer's taken the racing line. Marvsky probably had to back out there, and he didn't, and he's lost that place to Exile. So all as it was. Jake the Slayer keeps 11th, Exile 12th, Marvsky down in 13th after nearly making 2 places He's not made any in the end, but Exile still pumping the pressure on Jake the Slayer. Battle for 11th, this is fantastic effort from all of them there. Bradfield's cleared that battle at the bottom, he's now going to chase up the Charlie in Japan. Charlie in Japan 5.5 seconds off this battle we're watching, but he is on the hard tyre, so he's doing well to set these lap times. Charlie in Japan doing quite well there. Argentina has pulled out of DRS range then from Nunda for P2. Guna 8th, go on lads, saying Darren. And Wally's still clinging on to this battle with the racing points. But Cryptic Alibi has got DRS from Crazy Bill as well, so as you can see a bit of this train going on. Adams P7, great effort from Adam this has been. Beefy in 9th as well, he's on the mediums too, don't forget, so we'll have more speed towards the end of the race than the other guys. So it's good effort from Beefy to be up in 9th and on the tail of this battle. Although we'll be looking to get through it pretty quickly, because the mediums don't last as long as they do on other tracks here in Vietnam. And I'm not sure what's happened at the front, but Argentina is only 4 tenths clear now on Nunda. I think Nunda's gained a lot on that straight there, must have just got in DRS range. Oh, that's not good. Captain Infinity and Jake the Slayers go around the outside of Captain Infinity. What a move there from Jake the Slayer. They caught back up to Captain Infinity quick. It was 1.3, and now he's going to be under pressure from Exile, but Jake the Slayer got the move done there, and he really had to, so he's pulled ahead of Captain Infinity. And hopefully he can pull away now as well, because Captain Infinity is slowing down. He's going slow on those softs. They might be starting to go off, and talking to softs going off, McKenty's in the pits already. Adams in the pits already after just 5 laps, and Adams got a 5-second penalty for speed in the pits. And we got Beefy here. Oh, Guna's hit the wall. He's got damage there, and Beefy's got past him. We see all the order changing now. We got Adam, McKenty and Captain Infinity all in the pits. Guna's hit the wall there as well. He's got wing damage. I think he'll come in at the end of this lap then. Beefy gets past him then for P6. So Argentina leads 7 tenths to Nunda. Crazy Bill 3rd. His teammates in 4th just behind him. And he has got DRS. Wally's now outside of DRS range. Although it says although he's got DRS activated, it says he's 1.4 behind Cryptic. He can't be. Fifi Beefy then's going to close up to this gap, and look at the disadvantage of pitting early then. Adams now 16th, Captain Infinity 17th. McKenty's actually up in 11th though, so it's not affected him too much. He's came out in a bit of space, and he might be able to put in a couple of really good laps here. He might be able to undercut the top 2. If McKenty can go really fast here on this lap and possibly a next lap, he could undercut his teammate Anunda, because these softs really are starting to go off. Both got enough VRS saved. Marsky and Exile are fighting here then. Oh, I'm not sure if there was contact there, but Marsky's taken a funny line there. I'm not sure if that's because of contact or he lost it. And Exile and Marsky fighting again. I'm not sure if Exile just gave the place back. Not sure. Captain Infinity gets past that. I think it's pretty comfortably then. I want to see if his top 2 are pitting. No, they're not. Cryptic Alibi's coming to pits. Wally's coming to pits, but the top 2 staying out. They might lose out here to McKenty. I'm not sure what the gap was when McKenty came in, but I think it was only a few seconds. If they start losing a bit of time on this lap, Argentina and Nunda, they could be in trouble. You see those medium runners then coming into fresh air now. We've got Beefy 4th, Jake 5th, Marcy 6th, Exile 7th, and Nunda's really closing up on Argentina then. Look at this, how close they are. They're going round that little, well, I'm not sure what it looks like something funny, we're not going to say that on the stream. That little 180 bit, now down onto the long stream, onto the long straight. Cryptic Alibi pits then, Wally pits are out in 16th for Wally. And Argentina's good at getting an exit round that corner before the straights. He's pulled away, it's now a 2nd again. And McKenty gets past Exile there on those fresh medium tyres, so he's not hanging about at all, McKenty. And he's going to get DRS as well from Marvsky. So yeah, McKenty, I think Argentina and Nunda need to pit this lap. We'll have a look at them on the mini-map. They're quite far out in front of everyone else. Have a little look. Nunda, Argentina's going to be first. Is he going to pit? You can see him losing grip now. He's not taking the proper racing line because he's losing it a little bit. Does he pit? He stays out, and Nunda pits. He's going to go for an undercut then, Nunda. In he comes to the pits. I think Nunda could really go for an undercut here. He might put softs on if he's going to do a two-stop and go soft medium, just to specifically get the undercut on him.
Please
Crazy Bill pits as
oh my
well.
god, that's perfect.
What does he's going on to mediums? Nunda is, as Jay Bradfield gets a 3-second time penalty. First one of those we've seen. Crazy Bill pits. Beefy I think is going to go up to P2. Then Jake the Slayer probably into P3. Good effort from those two guys. Where's Nunda going to come out the pits? Is he going to come out ahead of his teammate actually? Do cut out the first corner and he does come out ahead of his teammate. Just, there we go, you can see his teammate in front there. Crazy Bill pits. See where he comes out. He comes out in front of his teammate. Charlie in Japan on those hards and P9. Great effort from him. Great effort there from Charlie in Japan. And Cryptic Alibi's lost quite a bit of time. He's a good 4 seconds behind his teammate Crazy Bill. Maybe the undercut isn't so strong here. Bit surprised there though. Bradfield in 11th, Billy Dave in 12th. As Carlos, who is Adam, gets past Billy Dave, 4P12. Good effort there from Adam. He's really having a strong race. Pitty's got that 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane though. Oh, I suppose Cryptic Alibi is so far behind because he served his 5-second penalty. Obviously, if there's a safety car and they bunch up, there's nothing we can do about that. But hopefully, we can remove that. If there's no safety car, we can just take that off the time at the end. As Captain Infinity gets past to Billy Dave as well for P13. Argentina pits. Now this is going to be interesting. It's only about 19 seconds to Nunda, but of course it is a short pit stop time because you cut out the final corner and you cut out the first corner as well. Beefy's got a 5. Beefy's in the pits on the mediums. He's now coming in. He's got a 5-second penalty as well for speeding in the pit lane. Exile's got a 3-second penalty now as well. Surprised Beefy's pitting. Exile's pitting on the mediums as well. Yeah, the mediums don't last so much here and he's starting to use mediums. That was the thing. Might as well start on the softs. Where does Argentina come out then? He comes out the pits and he is behind Nunda. He is just behind Nunda. Nunda has worked the undercut perfectly. Nunda takes the lead. He's 8 tenths in front. We've got a yellow flag from Mercedes. Who's that? It's Marvsky. Marvsky spun. Turn really 1. As we see a battle just in front of them all. They've hit Marvsky. It's Charlie in Japan and Cryptic Alibi. Finding Cryptic Alibi's lost it. He's lost it. Oh no, he's facing backwards. He's going to spin around. He has contact with Charlie in Japan. He needs to spin that car around quickly before it gets disqualified. It looks like the race could be all over for Cryptic Alibi. I think that car's just sat still. He's spinning it around now.
I almost hit him as well.
Yeah, there's a problem there for Cryptic Alibi. I think it's contact. Doesn't look like that 5-second penalty being removed is going to do a lot for him now. But here we go then. Nunda, we said Nunda could get the undercut and he managed to do it. McKenty in the end I think was just not as quick as the front two. That's why he's quite far back. Marsky gets past Charlie in Japan again. The second time of asking, I think. Both of those guys yet to pit, but Charlie in Japan, stellar job he is, because he's been on the hard tyres and he can go a lot longer. Goon has been overtaken by Beefy, and Beefy in 12th on soft tyres is a guaranteed 2-stopper for him. He has got a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane now. Bradfield pitted as well, he's down in 18th. I think he got a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane as well. It's proven a difficult pit entry. Jake the Slayer's only lasted 9 laps on the mediums as well. Marvsky comes in too. The people starting the mediums only lasted 9 laps. It's such a hard track for tyre wear, isn't it? Those mediums really don't last. That's why I was saying start on the soft, because look, it don't work, these mediums here. 9 laps and that is it. People are going 7 laps on the softs. Mediums just 2 extra laps. Wally went on hards. Might not be a bad decision. Going soft, hard, soft. It might be easier than soft, medium, medium. Argentina's really closing up that gap to Nunda. And they're now going on a straight, and I think he's going to be in a great position to overtake Argentina here. He's got the overtake on. He's got DRS activated. Argentina, oh, he's really battling with Nunda. He swerves to the inside and he gets the car in front. Argentina retakes the lead. I do think he's a little bit quicker than Nunda. Nunda's strategy was on point though. And Beefy gets past Wally in that same zone as well. Actually no, that's just before the straight. Beefy gets past Wally. Of course Beefy's on the fresh softs. Wally on the hard, so he will have a lot more grip. Gap between Nunda and McKenty is 8.2 seconds, and McKenty is falling back. We've really got a battle between just these top two, Argentina and Nunda. Yellow flag, someone spun, I think it's a Red Bull. It's Charlie in Japan, unfortunately. He's pitted, he's given up on those hards, he's coming on mediums, and he's sliding, he needs to cool those tyres down. And Andy Lou's back up in 11th, Theo back up in 14th, both on old mediums. They probably got to pit again soon, but they could be in for a shout of points. Jake the Slayer's on fresh softs in P9. Great effort from Jake the Slayer. After a bad run of few races with very little points, he could be on for some good points here. I don't want to jinx it for him, but he's doing really well. Guys in front with penalties as well. Next up for Jake the Slayer is going to be Wally. You'd think he'd pass him pretty easily on the straight. Not this straight, but a long straight at the back. Obviously Wally being on the hard tyres. Nunda's staying within DRS range of Argentina. Beefy then, yeah. Next up for Beefy's Captain Infinity. He's going to go for it now. He's going to go for it now down the inside. He does. Great move. And Captain Infinity went wide there, letting him pass, and actually lost out. And there's been a crash. Oh, Jake the Slayer's crashed. He spun it.
You jinxed it, mate.
I did. Just as I was saying, he's doing really well. He's spun. He's lost traction, isn't he? Coming out of that wide right-hander, turn 1, turn 2. Andy Lou's been overtaken by Exile there as well, going down to turn 3. There's so many cars going around this little bit now. They're all scrunched up. And the Maniac's in the pits. Obviously, that's just a go serve for Maniac. Not sure why he's not in the session. FIFA Beefy gets past Carlos. If you keep wondering why I'm saying Adam instead of Carlos, because this is Adam C, who's on his second account because he got a ban off his first account. And Beefy's gone really wide there, getting past Adam. We've got a yellow flag again, and that is for, I think it might be Charlie in Japan. No, it's not Charlie in Japan, beg your pardon. It's Bearded Dave. He's had a, I think he's hit the wall there as well. As Argentina set the fastest lap, and he's pulled out a gap of 1.5 now to Nunda. So he's really putting away. He's looking favourite, and Jake the Slayer's got a 3-second penalty now as well. And Theo's getting passed by Charlie in Japan. Non-stop here.
The game and party, mate, it's 'cause it's thunder.
We got a McLaren battle then, P9 and P10 at the moment. Guna on those mediums. Is he going to let his teammate Exile pass? As Beefy sets the fastest lap now on the soft tyres. I think Exile's going to make pretty light work of this. And yeah, Guna moves out of the way. I think he's going to let his teammate through. It's a very sensible move of him if he does. And he does in the braking zone. Great play there from Guna. We saw Guna and Swanshanks play really good teamwork. I'm not sure what track it was. It might have been Austria. Oh, he's gone wide there, low Exile. Would have got a warning for that. And they got P4 and P5 out of it. And that's what teamwork does for you. So we've got gaps spreading out pretty much now. We've got 2, 9, 6, 8, 2, 2, 2, 1.3 for the top 9. They're all over a second. Guna and Exile, you doubt Guna's going to fight back. Andy Lou's probably going to fall further back because he's on older mediums. Beardy Davies in the pits. AlphaTauri, terrible race for them so far. Jake the Slayer then catching up to Andy Lou. I think this is going to be the next move that's going to be made. And I think he's going to make pretty light work of it. On the straight. DRS open. Pulls the car out to the side. And he goes down. The right hand side against the wall. Although he's fighting it back, Andy Lou, I think. No, he's not. He's conceded that position. Jake the Slayer's gone really wide though. He's gone really wide. Didn't touch the wall. He's quite lucky not to. And then side by side, Andy Lou's got the racing line, but I think Jake the Slayer's going to nudge just in front, and he does. Well done, good racing to recover it in the end. As Bradfield's getting past Theo there as well, going down into the straight, down into the heavy braking zone. Well done to Bradfield there. Quick look into the comments then. Overcut is bigger if you get it right in pit. Yeah, well we saw that obviously with McKenty falling so far back, and the overcut was good. And then, he said, yeah, he meant undercut. Yeah, I was going to say, Nunda obviously did the undercut then on Argentina, although the gap is now 2 seconds. Argentina's quick on the mediums as Exile gets past Wally for P9. He pulled out that gap quickly. Not sure if Wally's made a mistake, but he is on those hard tyres, and he could be under pressure from Guna in a minute as well. Darren saying GG to Justin for still being alive. Yeah, he's still alive, but only alive in 15th, unfortunately. Theo's in the pits, down in 16th. Cryptic Alibi, I want to slam my car into a wall, lol. Cryptic Alibi down in 18th. He's on hard. Let's see what he can do. He might be able to go to the end on them. And of course, if there is a safety car, you know, he can pit. And he's got 5 seconds to be removed as well, so that could really help him. Yeah, Argentina's pulling out a gap. Jake the Slayer's catching up to Gunnar and Wally. We've got a great battle here for P9. You see in the background Marvsky getting done. Getting down behind Andy Lou. Is he going to get the move done? I think he will pretty easily. Almost past him before the DRS zone. Look at this battle then. Jake the Slayer and Gunnar. It goes down the inside. Jake the Slayer. Does he get the move done? That's a great move from Jake the Slayer. Well, he had Carl Wally there as well. If he got it wrong, he could have gone flying into Wally. Perfectly measured there from Jake the Slayer. Great move. P10. Wally and P9. I think Wally might be going to the end though on those hards. He's got to do 13 more laps. But if he does, he's going to gain a pit stop on everyone. So I think everyone else has got to pit. Apart from Cryptic down in 17th.
Ah, faith in me, he's catching me by a second.
Oh, no, Wally's coming in the pits. Just saying, I think Wally can go to the end. He's coming in the pits after just 5 laps on those hards. Andy Lou's in the pits as well. Thought Wally would have gone a bit longer. Commentator's curse, that is. Just going to promote a couple more drivers further up the order. Exile catching up to Captain Infinity then. Right behind him as they go through turn 1 and 2. Jake the Slayer's catching up to this battle as well. I think it might be mediums for everyone towards the end, because Captain Infinity 8 laps on those mediums. He might even have to go on hards because he'll struggle to do many more laps than that. So Bradfield's up into 13th. Charlie in Japan is 12th, but he's 17 seconds off 11th. So I do think the game now is really between the top 11. Of course, there's more pit stops between the top lot that have to go on, as Exile, as you can see here, again before the DRS zone, gets past Captain Infinity pretty simply there. Adam in P6 has done a stellar job, starting down in 13th. He could be up for driver of the day here. Crazy Bill still P4. This would be a fantastic effort from him as well. Beefy in 5th too. Made up a lot of positions. He's still got a penalty there, I think. And Cryptic Alibi is getting passed by Theo for P17.
Got major wing damage, lad.
Major wing damage, Cryptic Alibi is saying. Let's have a look.
It's yellow.
Can't see any wing damage. It can't be too bad. So it's not visible to us. So it can only be minor. Shouldn't affect him too much. Argentina's got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, and now with gap between Argentina and it's 3.3, and Cryptic Alibi's got a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. He's spinning everywhere. I'm not sure what's going on there. I think it might just been late in the braking.
Why?
Yeah, race is in trouble for Cryptic Alibi. But yeah, Argentina 3.8 clearing under, so I think he should be okay. But there is still 1 stop left to go for these guys, so it could be all down to strategy again from Nunda. Still all to play for, but Argentina on this stint is much quicker than Nunda. And they're both a lot quicker than McKenty in 3rd, and the gaps really are spreading out. And we've still got 20 cars in it. Cryptic Alibi is coming in the pits. I think he might change that though. I think he might be retiring here from the race. Jake the Slayer gets past Captain Infinity for P8. Brilliant effort from him. Come on Cryptic, stay in it. Go for fastest lap. Captain Infinity's got DRS though, back on Jake the Slayer because he got the move done early. He could be under pressure as we see Gunnar under pressure from Marvsky in the background. Is he going to go down the inside? Yes he does. Gunnar, is he going to get on the old switchback? No he doesn't. He keeps the place. So now Mercedes were 8th and 11th. They're now 9th and 10th. Both still in the points, so of course they're in the lead in the standings. Haas is 2nd though, but P1 and P3 currently for Haas. They're in a great place. And that gap between the top 2 is coming back down. It's 3.7, 3.6, 3.5. So yeah, Argentina's lost half a second somewhere. Cryptic Alibi is still in the race. There we go. It's great to see. Oh, Marvsky's got past Captain Infinity. And yeah, I think he's let him get the move done. Good teamwork from them. Cryptic Alibi's getting past the Bearded Dave for P19. Now I'm a long way back. They both need a safety car. Cryptic Alibi, like we're saying, probably go to the end now. They do need a safety car, but two safety cars in 10 races here in this league, so I doubt it's going to happen. These are such a clean group, really. Gunnar's now catching up to Captain Infinity as well. 10 laps on those mediums for Captain Infinity is a great effort. I don't think anyone's gone that far yet. Cryptic Alibi getting past the Ghost of the Maniac. Gunnar then, this is the closest battle we've got on track. Catching up to Captain Infinity then. I think he's going to get that move done pretty straightforward. Once the DRS is open, I think he'll fly past. There we go, DRS is open and he swoops to the outside. And he's clearly in front there. Well done to Gunnar. Andy Lou's then catching up. Bradfield in the background as well. He's going to have DRS soon. And Wally's down in 15th. Not sure he's lost so much time, Wally. I'm not sure why he stopped, why he came off those hards, to be honest. Gunnar does get past Captain Infinity. Andy Lou gets past Jay Bradfield. There we go. Then he goes to the outside. Gets the move done. Jay Bradfield will probably pit in for mediums this lap or next lap and go to the end on them. But Beefy's done 8 laps on his sets of softs and he's in P5 and catching up Crazy Bill. Great effort there from FIFA Beefy. However, you'd think he'd have to pit in a minute, and Crazy Bill can probably go a couple more laps and then go on softs to the end. Captain Infinity does pit after like 10 laps on those mediums. Good effort there. He's going to pit for more mediums to the end. He'll do another 10 laps on them. But Beardy Dave's got back past Cryptic Alibi, and Cryptic Alibi, as I think he's just parked his car up there. I think he's had enough. He's really having a bad day. Although he's still going, he's spun the car around. He's been lapped now by his teammate. ALR Vintage, you haven't seen much of him today. He's 16th, he's running well. And Wally getting past now by his teammate Jay Bradfield. I think he let him through. But I'm not sure where it's all gone wrong for Wally today. He's in for some great points. On for some great points. In the top 10, it does look like we've got a gap from 10th to 11th for 17 seconds. And we see Exile getting past Adam. He's going down the inside of that really heavy braking zone. And he gets the move done as Wally gets the move back done on his teammate Bradfield. Marvsky and Jake the Slayer at it as well. Marvsky gets past Jake the Slayer as well. I think they got him down in that braking zone as well, as McKenty comes in the pits after 10 laps on those mediums. Will he go on mediums or softs to the end? Andy Lou gets past Charlie in Japan for P11. Going down the inside there as well. Bradfield getting back past Wally. All have hit each other. Wally's hit Bradfield there. Not good teamwork there at all. Not sure what's going on for Wally in this race, but it's really gone wrong for him. And Jake the Slayer and Marvsky have both lost places there. Oh no, it's just because Adam's come in the pits. And we've got a virtual safety car. Wally's crashed. Wally is out of the race. I hope he's not retired it on the track. That would be an instant penalty if he has.
I didn't mean to break your leave, because that's what you thought I was doing. I was just trying to reduce my delta.
Not sure what's happened to Wally there. I have to ask for his footage, obviously. It's a virtual safety car. Justin still ain't got the hang of speed in the pit lane. But did McKenty pit? No, whoever's pitted under that virtual safety car is going to have a bit of an advantage. Can Argentina and Nunda get there just in time to get a cheaper pit stop? Because I'm sure they're going to pit now. However, that would get rid of Argentina's tyre advantage. Argentina, I'm sure he's going to pit. He's got to pit, and he does. And Nunda, I'm sure he's going to catch up and do the same thing too. Nunda stays out. So maybe, and the virtual safety car's just ended, so Argentina's not going to gain much of a benefit from it, really, is he? Nunda stays out then. He's going to go for a couple, maybe 1 or 2 more laps. There's 11 laps on these mediums now, and he's going to get fresh softs to the end then. What does Argentina put on? Argentina is going on more mediums. So Nunda might be going another 2 laps and then go on to the softs as FIFA Beefy comes in the pits as well. Crazy Bill up to P3, but he's still got to pit 2. He'll come on softs the next lap or so. He needs to save a bit of fuel there, Crazy Bill as well. Such a shame to see Wally retire. Yeah, dreadful race. Not quite sure what happened.
I'm driving with a plank on the front of my car and they can't see it, it's just a disgrace.
The Beefy, Exile and Jake the Slayer all come in the pits, and I think they'll be for fresh softs here as well. And yeah, we see Jake the Slayer coming in. It is fresh softs. I'm sure he's still going to come out. This is still going to be the top 9 because Andy Lou's so far back in 10th. Adam pitted to go down to P11. Oh, I think he'll get back up into the points though. Bradfield's got another penalty. I'm not sure how many penalties you can get in one race. but ask Bradfield and he'll know the answer. Still not a full safety car though in this league, is there? Only 2. It's ridiculous. Well, it's quality racing obviously, but I'm not sure why. McKenty then P4. He's on those fresh mediums. P3's looking good for him. Sure, Crazy Bill and Nunda are going to pit either this lap or the next lap. If Nunda could go one more, that'd be great because he'd be on fresh softs then, which will definitely go to the end. Vintage putting fresh softs on as well. He might be going for fastest lap. He's clear of the bearded Dave, so he's definitely improving Vintage. This is good to see from him. And the bearded Dave is about to get lapped by McKenty, I think that is. No, it is Argentina as they cross the line. Nunda stays out. Crazy Bill does pit. I'm sure it's going to be softs for the final 7 laps for him. Marvsky, I think, is going to pit in a minute as well. He's done 9 laps on those softs. It's a fantastic achievement, but he's going to get a fresher run on these softs when he now does come in the pits as we expected. Gunnar, 11 laps on those mediums, also comes in the pits. And Beefy then, he could be on for a good finish here, Beefy. And Beefy and Crazy Bill, I think, are going to be fighting. Of course, Crazy Bill will have a lap of tyre advantage, which is big around here. Beefy sets a purple sector 3. Where does Crazy Bill come out? Does he come out ahead of Beefy? Yes, he does, pretty comfortably as well. So I think Crazy Bill, unless he makes a mistake or gets a penalty, I think he's got that P4 in the bag.
I don't think I do, mate. He's catched you like a second a lap.
It's 3.5 seconds, and he's on 1 lap older softs. I think he might catch you towards the end, but you have got that 1 lap tyre advantage. And FIFA Beefy, it's purple sector 1. He is catching.
And he has got that prepared from winged as well.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Exile P6 has been a great recovery race from him. Jake Deslay looking comfortable for P7. Marvsky looking really good for P8. Adam P9. And then at the moment we've got Andy Lou P10, although he's on older mediums. So I think Gunnar might catch Andy Lou up, and they're going to be the battle for that final point. Nunda finally pits then. So Nunda, I'm sure he'll come out in P2. But how far will he come out behind Argentina? I'm sure he's going to be quicker than Argentina from now until the end of the race on those fresh softs. But how well has he managed those tyres, and how quick has he gone on those old tyres? What will the gap be as Nunda now comes out? The gap is going to be pretty big. Although he does gain time back from that final corner. It's 6 seconds Nunda's got to catch up, and Argentina's got a 3-second penalty, don't forget. So Nunda needs to find 2.5 seconds on these fresh softs, and I think it's doable. I think Nunda's got a good chance here. He might have DRS from the car he's lapping in front as well on this lap. Argentina's using his ERS to put away. Nunda then is catching up. It's 5.3 the gap. Don't think Nunda's got any penalties. There we go, he does get DRS as well. Everything's going Nunda's way at the moment. Great decision not to pit under the virtual safety car. So Nunda is on the charge. Mackenzie P3, it looks pretty safe. 14 seconds off second, 9 seconds off fourth. 2.7 the gap now between Crazy Bill and FIFA Beefy. Exile in 6th. Jake the Slayer 7th. Marvsky 8th. Carlos 9th. Andy in 10th. And Gunnar is 9/10 behind Andy Lou in P10. Make it 8/10. Make it 7/10. Make it 4/10. Wow, he's really closing down quick. And he's got EOS activated. And there we go. And he's going to get the move done, I'm pretty sure, before the DRS zone. Pulls to the side. DRS opens. Oh, I think he clipped the wall. He clipped the wall. He clipped the wall, and I think he went flying in there. He's got wing damage, Gunnar there. He still gets the place done. Oh, he's gone straight on. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, Gunnar's just crashed in the wall there.
Oh no.
He's just crashed on purpose in the wall. I'm not sure why. He was going to get that final point anyway. Of course, another virtual safety car. It's going to be a penalty for that. Not quite sure why he did that. I'm going to look away from that. And Charlie in Japan's got a drive-through penalty from that now as well. So Andy Lou's P10. Looks like he might steal that final point then. Been let off the hook there, Andy Lou. Marvsky in 8th. Carlos in 9th. Keep calling him Carlos, his name's not Carlos, it's Adam. 10th. Let me see that shiny Mercedes saying Cryptic Alibi. Where is Cryptic Alibi? It's P19. I think he's going to get lapped then, isn't he? Yeah, so Mercedes in front of Marsky. Yeah, I bet he's gutted he's not actually racing him though. He'll try and race the Ghost, so I'm sure, knowing Cryptic. 4.9 then the gap, 5 seconds between the top two. Not even, we're looking at McKenty's, we're talking about the top two. Beefy, and it's 2.3 to Crazy Bill.
I Cryptic, go for the fastest lap because FIFA's
The closest gap on track is this one between Crazy Bill and FIFA Beefy, and that is just, well, Beefy is out of VRS though, out of VRS, and Cryptic and Crazy Bill's got some saved up, so he could have an advantage there as well as the tyre life.
Yeah, but he's got a front wing.
Yeah, of course you can see that damage now on Crazy Bill. It has got worse, but of course still 1.8. And I think the last couple of laps, that extra 2 laps, it says 2 laps, the tyre wear is FIFA Beefy might be on use, soft said. That might come into play as well, although it's going to be a good job needed from Crazy Bill to stay in front of FIFA Beefy. As he closes in DRS lane, and Jake the Slayer's got a 3-second penalty, which at the moment would put Marvsky ahead. So I don't think Marvsky has got any penalties. It's 4 seconds between the top two. It's 3.9. It's closing all the time, and Nunda's in a great position here. It's 3.8. It's gone back up to 4. We got a bad exit there onto the straight, and that will cost him. We'll keep our eyes on that battle. Beefy is now 8 tenths behind Crazy Bill. Even still though, Crazy Bill even still would be great. I'd let Beefy pass because Beefy has got a 5-second penalty.
Oh really?
Yeah, he got a 5-second penalty for I think it was speeding in the pit lane. So as long as you can stay within 5 seconds. He is out of VRS too. I'd fight it here. I'd fight it and stay in front of him here and hold him up through sector 3. Oh, does Beefy go down the outside? He's got to go for it around the outside. Oh, there's a little bit of contact, but he keeps the place as aggressive. But it's well done, and Beefy's lost it. I think he hit the wall. Yeah, Beefy's hit the wall. After a slight contact, I think he lost traction there, and he has got wing damage as Nunda sets fast as that. So Beefy's in the same boat as Crazy Bill now. He's got the exact same amount of wing damage. And of course he's got the penalty as well, so Beefy's job now is to keep within 5 seconds of P6, because Exile's catching up now to Crazy Bill. I do think that P4 is in the bag now for him. He can save up fuel as he goes through the next sector 3, because he does need to save some fuel. And it's 3.3 between the top two. Can Nunda get within 3 seconds? I think it'll be Nunda's win anyway, so I don't think he's got penalties. I'm sure Argentina's got 3 seconds. Nunda gets first win of weekend night racing at the 11th time of asking. He's still got a job to do though. Obviously those softs might start to go off the next few laps. Argentina's on the mediums, so they have got a couple more laps in them. Although Nunda's tyres are a couple of laps fresher. You can see Argentina the other side of this chicane. Exile is falling back. I'm not sure what's happened to Exile there, but he's not really gaining on FIFA Beefy at the moment. And Marvskys are in DRS, Jake the Slayer. Andy Lou's P7 then, P10 then. It was a great recovery after that lap 1 from Andy Lou. Captain Infinity 11th, Theo's in 12th, sorry. Getting all the positions messed up. Justin further back's out of the race. Vintage out of the race too. Charlie in Japan 15th. They're out of the points anyway. Great effort from these guys though to keep it going, not retiring the car. They're keeping it going for the practice, for the race as well. Nunda sets another fastest lap and it's 2.5. Big credit to these guys. Cryptic Alibi as well. Could easily have just given up, but it kept it going. It's better for us to watch. It's better for them for practice too. And that's what we like to see from all our drivers. Maniac then. His Ghost is catching up to Cryptic Alibi on those fresh softs. But yeah, Nunda's looking great here. If he keeps closing at this rate, he might get the move done on the track. He's just got to keep it clean himself though, because if he gets a penalty himself, he's then going to have to close up. Beefy and Crazy Bill, the gap's about the same. Exile's taken 6 tenths out of Beefy. We've got 3 laps left to go here in Vietnam. And what a race it's been. We're going to quickly look at, there we go, everyone has done 2 stops and nobody has gone for the 1 stop. As we said in qualifying, medium hard just doesn't really work here. Position change, top 4's the exact same. Beefy up 7 positions, Exile up 8, Jake up 4, Marvsky up 7, and he's closing up to Jake the Slayer as well. Not sure if he knows about Jake the Slayer's penalty, but Marvsky obviously is net P7 anyway, although if he gets past Jake the Slayer, he can close up to the battle with Exile as well, and I think he's going to get this move done here. Adam up 4 positions in 9th, it was better than that earlier on, and Andy Lou 10th as well. There we go, and it goes down the inside, and Marvsky gets the move done on Jake the Slayer. Jake the Slayer, defenceless really there, I think he knows that's not really his battle now. Marvsky on a lap fresher tyres, and he's got much more pace at the moment at this stage of the race too. Gap is down to 1.8 between the top two. McKenty's 24 seconds back. He's not got as much race pace as these front 2, has he? Even still though, it looks like it's going to be a solid podium here for McKenty and another solid finish for Haas. FIFA Beefy then, that gap's about the same, and Argentina's got another 3-second penalty. There we go. I think that's it. I think Nunda's won unless he does something really silly here. Nunda, it's his race to lose. Gap is 1.4. Charlie in Japan's got a 3-second penalty. 6 seconds. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Who's that for? I'm not sure. It is for Cryptic Alibi. He's lost it again. He's saying how much he loves this track. And it's not looking too good for him now, is it? It's going the wrong way again now. He's got to spin that round to actually be facing the right way. And he does. Oh, disqualified. There we go. We're going the wrong way. Cryptic, that's a shame. Shame he didn't get to finish the race.
Where you at, Justin?
Yellow flag, I'm not sure what that's for. No one's gone off where it's highlighting the yellow flag on the map. But Beefy's really catching up to Crazy Bill now with DRS. Of course, Beefy has got a penalty though, let's not forget. He might have served it though. We don't know, he might have served it. Oh, he goes down the inside, shit. Beefy. Oh, Beefy went down a bit too. The door was closed there already. Andy Lou and Captain Infinity are fighting. Captain Infinity's really closed up. And they're going to fight, they're going to hit each other. Oh, Captain Infinity gets the move done. Great effort there. Although he's going to be under pressure.
Arse,
FIFA Beefy, yeah, he really is catching Crazy Bill. Even with wing damage, he's doing really well. Nunda, 7 attempts behind Argentina, 6 attempts. I know we're on the last lap. Nunda's going to win this race because of the penalties. He'd love to get it done on the track though, wouldn't he? To cross the line in first. It'd mean a lot more. And Nunda deserves it after such a long run. He's had a couple of incidents, he's had quite a few podiums, he's got quite a lot of points as well. He's on 86 in 3rd, and he looks like Nunda's going to be a real contender for the title, as well as a promotion that looks really strong in his favour. How close can he close up to Argentina? He's not going to get it done on the track, I don't think. No, he's not going to get it done now anyway. FIFA Beefy then really closing on Crazy Bill. They've got quite a way back, aren't they? Of course, these top 2, Argentina and Nunda.
About 10 seconds.
League of their own today. Theo's catching up to his teammate Andy Lou. If Captain Infinity's got penalties, Theo could be on for a point here still. They've got nearly a whole lap to go still. We're going to follow this battle between the top 2. The last sector they are in, last couple of corners. Argentina then comes into penultimate left-hander. Nunda does behind him as well. Argentina, last left-hander, he crosses the line, and Nunda wins. Nunda crosses the line in 2nd, but wins it because he had no penalties. Argentina had 6. Nunda gets his first win. Nunda, congratulations, mate. Absolutely incredible race from him, and Argentina too. It's just the penalties, the difference in the end. What a battle between those two in a league of their own today. McKenty's going through the last couple of corners now as well. He's going to finish P3. Fantastic effort there from McKenty. P3 the whole race. Brilliant from McKenty. Well done there. Crazy Bill's going to be next. He's going to hold on, I think. Crazy Bill gets P4. And Beefy, yeah, he did already serve that penalty. So that was for position. FIFA Beefy 5th.
Oh, really?
Exile 6th. Marvsky up to 6th. Exile down to 7th. Jake Desai's had a couple of penalties, but he'll finish in 8th as Adam's quite far back. Exile 7th, Marvsky 6th, well done to both of them. Adam crosses the line, he's got a penalty as well, so puts him 9th. Captain Infinity is a long way back. Unless he's got penalties though, he will take P10 for a point for Mercedes, which is much needed for him to keep him in the battle. He crosses the line, he closes up, I don't think he had any penalties. Theo crosses the line. Theo was 1.6 seconds off a point. Unlucky for Theo after that first lap. Andy Lou crosses the line 12th from away for Jay Bradfield. Coming through the final corner, he crosses the line for P13, and he had about 15 seconds of penalties. There we go then. Always had the strategy, and Nunda did it on strategy. He did. It was a fantastic strategy. This is given driver of the day to Marvsky. Obviously, people will vote for their driver of the day, but personally, I'm going to vote for Nunda because that was a fantastic effort from him. But that'll be 3 people up. Once we have a look at these results, I'll decide the 3. Cryptic saying I did call at the start of the race I'd get P20. Well, he did get, yes, he got disqualified. He was P20. Well done. McKenny saying GG guys, good race. It was a great race. Pity for a couple of DNFs, but overall, it was a fantastic race. Shame Alfa Romeo dropped down at the beginning because they'd have been in the hunt for some decent points. Argentina saying, GG lads, great crack. Well done, Nunda, superb, and it was superb, wasn't it? Driver of the day race vote is going to be between. Let me decide. Nunda, Crazy Bill.
Yes.
There you go. And who else should we have up there? Malvsky as well, P15 to P6 through this battle on this track. Fantastic effort there as well. So Nunda, Crazy Bill and Malvsky are going to be up for the driver of the day. But everyone have got points. Fantastic effort today. Really was. And that caps off a wonderful night for us. It's been going on about 4 hours this night as for League 1 and Championship. But what a night it's been. Looking forward to next week already when we have another double header. Of course, it's Premier League tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. Vietnam again. If it can be as clean as this, that would be great. But top 4, fantastic pace. But these top 2, league of their own, absolutely incredible. Great race for Haas as well to pull away from Mercedes in the constructors. So there we go then. What a race. Out of breath now. I'm going to have a drink. So guys, it will be 7:30 for tomorrow for the Premier League. Back in Vietnam. Hopefully we'll see you guys then. Of course, any instance, post them into Instant Report and we'll have a look at them. Well done everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.